so today I am doing a full face using November's BoxyCharm and a few of the things that I got in my Ipsy bag. Now I did not have enough stuff to do a full-on face of nothing but Ipsy and BoxyCharm products, so I am going to be using a few that I bought separately at like Sephora or Ulta. So if this sounds like something you would like to watch, then please continue to watch. Thank you. This is the Winky Luxe Kitten palette, and this was sent to me through BoxyCharm, and this is the palette that I will be doing my eye makeup with today. The first shade that I am going to go into is this one right here. It is called Duchess. I'm going to put that all over both lids. I like using, I guess, the color, like if they have a light color like that, I like pressing that all over, even taking it up to the brow bone. And this brush it's just a blend 5 brush. It just looks like this. It's real fluffy, synthetic bristles. Okay, and then the next shade I am taking, I am going in with this kind of orangey brown shade called Strut, and I am putting that right here in the crease. The next shade that I am taking is this purple one called Cheshire. I can't say that word, but it's C-H-E-S-H-I-R-E, so Cheshire. And I am taking that, oh, and this brush was a blend 7 brush that I used to put that in my crease. And I'm taking a blend 6, and it's a little bit, it looks exactly the same. Sorry, it's dirty, but only this one is more like precise, I guess is what you could say. So I am taking this purple shade and I am going right in my crease. Okay, next I am taking this shade right here. It is called Holographic, and I'm taking it on a synthetic Echo Tools. This is brush A, so I'm taking just a little bit of it and I'm spraying it with my MAC Fix Plus. And yes, this is MAC Fix Plus. It's just whenever it was sent, whenever I bought it and I had it mailed, the black top, the little part where it squirts out, broke. Like whenever it came in the mail, it was broken, and I had this one and it still works. I wasn't going to pay for another one. I wasn't going to make a big deal about it because I had this. So I just switched the top out. Anyways, I'm spraying my brush and then I'm patting that on my lid. Okay, now that I have that all over my lid, I am going in with this darker shade called Boots, and I'm taking that on my Luxe 207 medium angle shading brush. And this was also sent to me through, I think I got it in, it was either BoxyCharm or Ipsy. I want to say that it was Ipsy just because normally or maybe it was either way, it was sent to me in one of those. So I'm taking that and I'm tapping off the excess. That is what you want to do with all your shadows, is whenever you're getting them and you always want to make sure that you tap off the excess, or else you could have a bunch of fallout, which none of these shades have really given me fallout, thankfully. But you do have some palettes, I think we all know which one I'm talking about, that give you a lot of fallout. I do like it whenever they do give, the shadows do give me a little bit of kickback, just because normally that means they're really pigmented, and you really want shadows that have pigment, or else you're going to be sitting there for all day trying to build them up. And by the way, whenever I say things are sent to me in BoxyCharm or Ipsy, I pay for the boxes. They don't just send me stuff. I'm nobody. I don't get free makeup. Product that I'm taking, it is the Tarte Park Ave Princess. It's the Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. It looks like this. It's probably way too dark for me, but this was the only bronzer that has ever been sent to me in BoxyCharm, or no, not Boxy, this was sent to me in Ipsy. So I am taking it, I'm taking my Real Techniques, it's this brush. I think it's so cool. And then it has a little lid for it. And then you do that. I just find that so fascinating. Sorry. But this bronzer, it kind of looks like it has some sparkles in it, like some very fine sparkles in it. But so I just take a little bit, tap off the excess. And everyone has their own brush that they put bronzer on. It's just whatever I'm in the mood. Sometimes I'll use this brush. Sometimes I'll use, sometimes I'll use a brush that's a little bit more precise, but I can't remember who I saw. They use this brush for bronzer, to put on their bronzer, and I loved the way that it went on, so I wanted to use this brush and try it out, and I've been using it for probably a couple of weeks now, and I really like it. I think everything goes on smoothly. Okay, I am taking, oh, and I did buy that brush at Walmart. I am taking the Beauty something. Probably can't read that, sorry. But this brush, I believe, came in Ipsy. I use this brush to do my nose and around the forehead and my chin. Just barely touch my nose with it. Just barely. I know a lot of people don't use bronzer on their nose. Sometimes I have like these contour shades that I'll use sometimes, but I feel weird if I don't use, like, if I don't put something on my nose. I feel like my nose is just there if I don't use anything. Excuse all these little baby hairs. That is a huge glob. Now that I have a chunk of bronzer right there. Oh well. And then I'm taking the Tarte, this was also sent to me in Ipsy. It's the Feisty Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. Looks like this. I normally like blushes like this. Sometimes I like them to be a little bit more pink, I guess. My favorite blush of all time is this one right here. You can definitely tell it's my favorite. So I made this just a little bit more pink. Wow, that is a lot more pink. But I got it in Ipsy, so. Oh, and by the way, that was a palette that I am trying to do and just buy singles as I go along, or if I get a single in like the Ipsy or BoxyCharm, I will use that. ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the color Mess Around. This is a really pretty color. I always get compliments on it, except for my mom. She said it's too dark. But, it's really pretty. It's a really, really rich brown color. I love it. And every time I wear it to work or just out, I always get compliments on it. So pretty. And this was sent to me in BoxyCharm? Yes, BoxyCharm. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I missed. I don't think so. Okay, now I am setting my face with the Illuminating Setting Spray by Cover FX. This was sent to me in BoxyCharm. This was in the November BoxyCharm box. Whenever I did my unboxing, I said that you have to shake this up because there is really fine glitter particles in it. I've used it a few times before this, and you do get some glitter on your face, but it looks really natural, like, I guess as natural as glitter on your face looks, but it looks really pretty and subtle, and I think it looks gorgeous. And I use a lot of setting spray just because I use a lot of powder. So I always do this, that way it doesn't, I guess so it doesn't like dry real, I don't know, it just, I feel like it looks better if I fan it dry rather than just letting it sit there. So anyways, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was a good tutorial. I hope that I did a good job explaining things. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, I will have those down below in the description box. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.